Hello, hello. All right, let's try this one more time here. Looks like the audio was muted and I did not catch that at first. So, all right. It is still Saturday, September 3rd, 2022, and we are going to be running some Final Fantasy Legend 2. Just did a little bit of RNG mixing up here, as per the rules for speedrunning. And now we are going to get into the actual speed run. Once again, as always, doing the two human route. I'm going to bring back the monster route at some point, the two monster route and the mutant, but not today. Today we're going 2 human, and we're going to have some fun here. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Whew. Two weeks is apparently a little bit of time to be going in between running this game. I feel like the muscle memory is a little gone, but it's okay. So here we are, just getting tons and tons of backstory about Magi, about the Guardians, about how they're pieces of there we go. Okay. So again, just tons of backstory in that first section about Magi, about how they're pieces of an ancient god. There's 77 of them. That's what our dad was collecting, and if we want to go follow him, we should just keep looking for Magi, so that's what we're hunting for. The first part of that, I did the intro in the backwards order though. That was the second part where we went into the school and we were talking to the squid-like guy who caught up to us and who is now in our party. The first part of it was our dad telling us that he had to leave. He was leaving to go and collect these Magi, and yeah, so our dad's telling us that he had to go off, he had to collect these, he had to protect them. Well, more he had to protect them than anything else. And so we were okay with that at the time, and then when we grew up, we're like, no, we want to track him down, he's been gone too long. So we are questing after Magi just to try to meet up with him at some point. So that was Key we just ended up talking to. And again, as I mentioned, we are on the track trying to track down our dad. So we're just talking to locals, see if they've seen him. And Key had, she remembered him. But he just kind of walked in, asked about Magi, and then left. And then she tells us that she knows where Magi is, and it is right here in this old broken down temple. So here we are in the temple. If you come here without talking to Key, then you just walk right over the space. You can't actually enter it. So we talked with Key, and now we're in here, and we're searching for Magi. So as this goes along, we're gonna see the two humans that we have in this party really don't do anything in this run, in really any of the runs. They're just there because I gotta have 4. One of them's gonna end up playing a very small defensive role as we go through this, but Yeah, for the most part, they do not do much. All the damage is going to come from the monster after we hit Race World, which, as you can see from my timetable, is about midway through this run. And then the robot's going to basically do the lion's share of the work here. What we're picking up is all about putting it on the robot for the most part. And we're going to do a quick equip here. Speed and mana. There we go. So everything we're equipping on the robot is all about agility boost. We are trying to make that robot as fast as possible. That makes us able to run from fights. Also, the weapons that we are putting on the robot are all going to do damage based on agility, which means the more agility we have, the more damage this guy's going to do. And it's going to get kind of crazy. Again, considering most of the damage is coming from one guy, whereas when you normally run this, you should have a party of 4 dealing damage and doing things. Really shows how overpowered and how tough that robot is actually going to end up getting. So as you've been able to see, we've been running from everything so far, which is fantastic. But guest characters decrease your ability to run from things. Key especially is very slow and just, yeah, stops you from being able to run. Not completely, but we're really going to need to get lucky here to get some good runs in. Especially on some of the later floors, it gets really rough. So I will probably complain about it through most of this run, about my inability to run. But this is absolutely where it's the worst. I will definitely say we very much lucked out in the first cave. You can end up with a lot of count runs in there, and we ran from everything. And here we go with our first second can run with Key. Once a party member dies, then you're able to run a lot faster, so that's why right away we will be able to successfully run. And you can just see how much time that count run absolutely kills. Fuck. Especially with so many people. Like, we don't really have to worry about dying to this, but it's the count runs that are just gonna... Or it's all the text that scrolls through that just hurt. Yep. Very, very common to miss with that Colt. Supposed to be a 60% hit rate, definitely isn't in my world. I feel like that world is a lot better than that time. I got nothing to say about that. So Key's staying in that world that was her, and she's sending us off to go and try to stop Ashura from becoming a god. And here we go. We are doing that right now for her. So that it was Ashura's little minions that we just stopped from getting the Magi, so we've disrupted his plans a little bit, and now we're going after him. You'll see these, the mini bosses, like the, geez, whatever that was that we just ran from when I started talking. You'll see these, he was blocking the entrance to the first cave. You'll see these little mini bosses that, that'll pop up, and then like 2 worlds later, it'll just be a regular fight. You'll see Rhino in the next world. So this is the first of our nice, good quality weapons that's really going to help get us through the rest of this game, is going to be that saber. One shot, done, we're good. So, now we have another guest character. Once again, running will become a little bit of a problem, but Mask is really good, and his agility is okay, so it's not going to be a huge problem, it's going to be a little problem. We're okay with little problems. So that battle sword is actually a fantastic sword, but it... Oh, crap, I was supposed to save. Well, let's see what we got. So double flame wipes us. Also 6-arm one-shots basically anyone, so... this is just going to be all about getting lucky. We should be fine, though. There we go. And we'll call time once the screen fades in, and there we go. So Mask was our last guest character for quite a while here. We are now on our own. Until we get to Guardian's World. Which means we'll be able to run from everything up until that point. So we're gonna have a couple of storyline triggers here, and this is gonna be the first time that we are going to run into Dad. And we just catch up for a little bit, we tell him what we've done, we try to get him to come home. He doesn't want to come home, but he will after all the Magi is collected and safe. So, okay. We are going to help him out, and we are going to go collect this stuff for him. So this guy right there, he runs a giant shop which sells Giant's goods, and we need to find out how to get into Giant's town. So we sneak up behind him, we surprise him, we ask him, and he doesn't tell us. But he does tell us that Johnny in the bar knows how to do this, and so let's go talk to Johnny. And Johnny's going to tell us that there is a secret door, and we can get in from there. So, cool. Much appreciated. Let's go. So definitely Ivy's has been shown a little bit in World 1, and then very much here in World 3. There are worlds that have these story triggers where you actually have to talk to people to open up areas. That square is there. You can go to it, it just doesn't activate the secret door until you talk to Johnny. Fuck. And Johnny won't talk to you until you talk to the man in the giant shop. So now that we've hit all the quest triggers, then that opens up. You do have to do these in a very specific order, the order that I'm doing them in. You need to get the Magi first to be able to open up the door into here. So now that we have that, perfect. And there we go. Like I said, Rhino from the first world boss, or mini boss, whatever, is now just a regular minion in this one. So now we go back to World 1, and let's go help out Key. But before we have to help out Key, let's do our very first shopping trip of this run. And that's it done. It is the quickest and cheapest shopping trip of the run. It is just buying that one item. And that will be a nice submachine gun that will help us out with the boss of this world. This time around we talk to Key, not to Key's buddy. And in we go. I always feel like in these arms, and I always say this, it's very important not to get encounters. You can get into a rhythm of getting down that arm really quickly, it helps. And as you saw, I did have trouble getting in that rhythm at first. So that's a much better rhythm. Very happy for all these fights before we head down the other arm. There we go. So there's 7 pieces of Magi that we have to get out of Key's body. We got 2 of them. So we got 5 more to go. You need to get the first 6 you can really get in any order. It's the last one that's in the head, and you need to get all 6 before you can get that one. So, yeah, just run through this, and then that'll open up the head part, and we'll be able to finish this off. So we're halfway down the body. And as I was talking about with the mini bosses appearing later on, you saw the Woodman, that was the jail cell guardian from the second world. We're now seeing him just a random encounter in here. So, up the top and around, and now we go through a long walk through the intestines. But we are getting close to being done this. This one that'll end up being in the stomach, then we got foot, and then off to the head. This music always just puts me half to sleep here. This is like very early in the run, but this is where the pain starts getting real. This is like nice lullaby music, And yeah. Went a little bit too far, but that's okay. Almost at the foot. So that's all 6 out of the body. Now it's just off to the head, and we'll be done. So as you can see there, it said opened. If I wouldn't have got all the magi out of the body first, I would have got you. We need more magi to open this door, and had to keep going. Which I have done before. I forgot one of the arms, and yep, that was just kind of a oopsie. Perfect. Always great when we go first. And that was the whole reason why we bought that submachine gun. And it worked perfectly. Very important on this part, you want to walk away from key immediately. It's obviously always good to just be moving as fast as you can, but there's a bunch of dialogue there, and if you don't move away fast enough, then you will get into a conversation with her. So we're heading now to Apollo's world and more lullaby music. Whew, a little dance there, but I got around him okay. So Apollo readily admits there is magic in his world, and he's even going to help us find it. By giving us hints as to its location. So this is the first one that we are going to tackle. And this is where the fire burns underground, which is an undersea volcano. Which leads us to more lullaby music, but that's okay. This is actually the last time we have it for quite a while, basically till the end, till the Central Shrine, I think, is the next time we get this music, so. Enjoy it, because it is about to go away. So there's two volcanoes in this game. This is the short one, and in Venus's world, we get the long one. I always kind of forget how short this one is, just because of dealing with the one in Venus's world. Alright, that's the undersea volcano done. That is the first of 3 of Apollo's riddle. So now we'll move quickly on to number 2, which is the darkness shining brightly. And our first opportunity for a whole new problem. Into the speedrun, this is where we can run into surprise attacks, which are basically just as bad as can't runs, because the enemy gets to go first, it's a whole wall of text, it sucks. We can run from them after, but yeah, they get their turn first, and we have to sit through all the text, which in the speedrun is bad. All about going fast. So I'm grabbing treasure chests for money. We will end up selling this. At the end of this world, we have our first big shop. We got the little shop in there with the submachine gun that I'm actually gonna unequip and equip that laser sword we just picked up in its place. So I really did just have one very, very specific purpose. In the 2 monster run, it actually has another purpose. We hunt Medusas, or if we encounter Medusas, we use that to kill them, to hopefully get a meat drop for a big eye to remove the surprise attacks. As a kid, I always liked walking down on this floor and then having it like not move. That group right there, that's the one that can give us these surprise attacks. So we encountered them, I think, twice. So we lucked out both times, which is fantastic. And that is the second of Apollo's riddles taken care of. And here we are now with the third. One thing I will warn you about right now, I am not good at the shopping side of things. It's going to be sloppy. If there was a weak point to my speedruns, definitely the shops are where I'm the weakest. So no 2 monsters. We don't care about the Medusas. And off we go. I used to not pick up that rocket, and that made the money route very sketchy. I can never make that turn tight enough. I always end up accidentally stepping too high. I don't know why. So now I get the rocket, and now we don't have as many money worries. Wouldn't it be nice if the real world was like that? grab random treasure chests running on the ground and you have no money worries. Okay, we are just about done this. Again, shopping and menus, not my area of expertise. I go as quick as I can. It is what it is. So fortunately, that walk with Lynn is a super short one because you can potentially get can't runs with her, and it's so short you can usually get away without an encounter. And shopping time. Okay. Hello, hello. And there's Apollo's world done. Thank you. Yeah. Could always do with good luck, that's for sure. I saw your time just over 140. That's fantastic. That, yeah. Good job, congrats. Nice to see people running it and getting good runs like that. That's really got to motivate you to... Whoops. Standing here waiting for more dialogue. It's really got to motivate you to keep going. Welcome everyone who just showed up. This is great. Oh, stupid Arsenal. That would have been nice at 137. My last run, when I did that marathon, my last run of it, I just could not get past the Arsenal. It was so infuriating. I was so just done. And it was 10 minutes on the Arsenal. I kept dying. I was very much ready to just not finish that run. But, yeah. That Arsenal can really make or break life for you. There's only one guy that unexpected attacks me, but it still just annoys me that I'm walking up to this guy and talking to him and he still unexpected attacks. And same thing with the ninja, that one you can also get the stupid unexpected attack with. I'm glad it's not just me then who has the infuriating time with the ninja. Oh, hey, I lucked out. The ninja was not a problem. No unexpected attack there. Were you streaming more runs tonight of this, or were you running something else? Ah! There we go. Oh, okay. Can't believe how many movies they made out of the Resident Evil franchise. That doesn't seem like it should have happened. Oh. That's a rough way to lose a run to unexpected attacks in Apollo's world. Usually those ones aren't the run killers. I've died to that one too, but it's the ones in here I feel like are the real big run killers. The mages or whatever that you get in this world. I think I've died to those ones more than the Apollo's ones, but yeah, it sucks. I guess we all have our own way of navigating Venus's world, and yeah, if you only take the one side, then you don't have to worry about the escalators on the other side. But yeah, there are the two sets. Always kind of the nice thing about watching other runs is you can pick up little things or learn little things that you didn't know. I was taking a long route to the Arsenal, and then I watched Paul's world record run, and I went, "Oh wait, there's a faster route," and it was fantastic. Whoops. Save a couple of fights, you know, save time because it's just a much more efficient route. Oh, stupid hermit. It definitely I feel like I learn something too every time I watch some runs. And the box that we leave is the one that's actually just a monster, so we're done in that room. Okay. That is all the magi. Then we got one more floor and then we can get out of here. I would definitely recommend, if you haven't watched Paul's Arsenal route, I would recommend having a quick look at it, because there's an easier, longer route, but all about going quick, and yeah. Okay. So off we go to the long volcano. Where we can also die to surprise attacks, and we are going to hope that this goes well. There we go. Kind of getting towards the end of this volcano. Leon slowing us down there. So that's the group that can surprise attack us, but we were okay there. Once again, no surprise attack. So back we go to Venus's temple and wrap up this world with a very, very long cutscene. All right. So for anyone who's not familiar with the storyline here, Venus is making Flora and Niles get married, but Flora doesn't want to. She wants to get married to Leon, who's the guy who took the Magi from us. He came in here and tried to pose Venus. It did not go well. So Flora wants to be banished so that she can live in exile with Leon, and Venus says no, and now we're stepping in and we are going to fight. So the reason for the cure, Venus has a flame attack. 2 flames does wipe the entire party. 1 flame, we're okay if we heal. If we don't heal, we do die to 1 flame attack. So that's why we grab that quick heal there. And Venus is not flaming, fortunately. All she is doing is attacking with stuff we're strong to, so this is great. And that's that fight done. So, with Venus out of the way, it leaves Flora and Leon to live happily ever after. And then there is someone who already has a crush on Niles, so he is going to live happily ever after too with that person. And that's us done in that world. Now we go to the big RNG world, race world. All about good watcher luck here. Let's hope this goes well here. Wow. We did so good without surprise attacks, and now we got back to back. Hopefully we don't wipe here. Looks like we're okay. Wow. Back to back to back. Is this the end? Ooh. We are just saving right there. Save a little bit closer here. I cannot believe that 3 in a row. I can't really complain because we did so well in all the rest of the worlds, but that was kind of nuts. But let's see how this goes. Not a good start. Yes, getting the faster dragon, you do get the 1 extra fight, and then there's no boss flag on that fight, so you can just run from it and then get the Magi anyway. I'm kind of worried our run just died. Yeah. Stupid Watcher. Watcher's where dreams go to die, I think. This is a beautiful run. This hurts so much. How many am I fighting? I didn't even look. 3? Whoops. Should have reset. And not fought the 3, but okay, there we go. plus 341 on that world. Not gonna lie, that was pretty painful. We'll keep running this. This is obviously not going to be a fantastic run, but there are other very RNG heavy moments in the run, so we'll just keep going, you know. Maybe we'll get lucky on the descent to the arsenal and be able to get back some of that time. May the arsenal just behave itself. So we'll keep going and see what happens. So we've been in this world for all of 2 seconds, and we're inserting ourselves into everyone's lives. Thank you for following. So this world has a big problem with banana smuggling. There is a lot of cutscenes, a lot of dialogue. This is a very story-intense world. And yeah, this world has a problem with smuggling. And the Hannah, who we were just talking to, who helped us out with those guys, with the mobsters that we killed, she is the town detective, and we're helping her out. She's... Whoops, let's try this again. Yeah. That's right. So the problem in this world is the smuggling of bananas. So we are helping out the banana detective. So we find the ship is full of bananas, and now we can go arrest the shopkeeper. So we are going to head to the courthouse with the detective to get the shopkeeper arrested. So here we are at the courthouse, and Hannah, the banana detective, is telling the judge about everything that we found on the ship. And they are all excited because they are going to put an end to banana smuggling. They bring in the shopkeeper, but there were no bananas on the ship. So judge has to throw out the case. Shopkeeper ends up going back. And now we find they beat up Kami. I don't know. He got beaten up to kind of send a message. And here's the guard telling us to kind of lay off of our investigation. Quick little equip there. Whoops, shuffling some stuff around. I equipped a weapon on the second human, but I'm never going to use it, or at least not for a good long while. The reason why is the magi that I equipped. There needs to be a weapon equipped in order for me to be able to use that magi. Even though it's a defensive one, I don't know. Hiccup in the game, if I don't have a weapon equipped, then I don't get the option. It just tells me that I have no items. So, yeah. Good. Yeah, I don't like that either. That they really needed to kind of fix that. There we go. So we've taken out the shopkeeper, but he said there was someone else behind the banana smuggling. So now we're looking to go after them, and we found out that Toro is a guardian. And so he's going to join us, and we're going to help him go after the head of the banana smuggling, who is also hoarding magi. Go. So there's a few different guard formations that you can get with that. It can be up to 3 different guys. Stonemen, ninjas, and knights? Boy, I'm blanking on what the other ones are. I think it might be knights. Anyway, we just got the formation with 2 different ones. I was hoping we could get it all done first round, but it was a 2-round fight. Oh well. So this is definitely a long and windy castle. I am going to make wrong turns. I can almost promise you that. because I usually do here and in Apollo's. Not Apollo in Odin's world. But hopefully we'll do okay. Yeah, that is very true. If you run into these knights, ninjas, and stonemen in the upper floors, you cannot run from them. They still have the boss flag, and you have to fight them as a real fight, which is very annoying. Because it's just time loss. So this guy is definitely not a big deal. Didn't even bother saving before him, as you can see. Not a big deal. This guy is a big deal. So we're trying to avoid his tornado, which will just wipe the entire party. Fortunately, we got the Angus shield up, which will protect us from a lot of his magic. Not everything, but a lot of it, and hopefully this goes well. But yeah, he does suck, and he can just tornado, and then you're just done. I think we got one more round of him, and then we're done. Yep. So that looked pretty easy. That was very lucky. And now for one of the quickest worlds in the game in a speedrun, and one of the longest worlds in a regular run. There we go! Done! Well, once we get the pillar, we're done. But that was the only Magi that we needed. That dungeon, just to run that thing casually, is just something else. It is long, it is windy, it is full of dead ends. You get more equipment in there, though, than you have inventory space. It's incredible, but you really need to be prepared for it. It's 10 levels deep. It is just something else. So that really good Edo world actually made up for a little bit of our time with the, a little bit of our lost time with the bad Watcher luck. Now we can get a good Odin fight. We'll, be really looking good. Key to beating Odin is to just not have him spear you. He can just pull out that spear and just 4 shots, all 4 of your guys are dead. So, hopefully we don't have that. Oh, yes, yes. Also, we need to hope that we don't get a meat drop here, because that just destroys the amount of money we get. Make sure I'm doing this right here. And there we go. So that's the Odin Crows done. That is A-okay. We really need to get this shield up, and then it defends us against all of his spells, and then all he has to do is not use the spear, and we're good to go. Yeah, Odin Crow meat is okay. It's the Sleipnir meat that just destroys your cash run. Not great on that spear. Should be okay. One more round, I think. Yep. Perfect, and no meat drop. That is true, yeah. At least I lived through the spear, right? So that Pegasus Magi will warp you anywhere. If you warp to Odin's world, it warps you out of the dungeon on the other side, the side we need to. So it does save a little bit of time. So that was a fantastic Odin fight. We are definitely making up some of the time from the horrible Watcher. So here we are back running into Apollo again. We have 76 Magi. He has the 77th, and he is demanding we turn over all of it. Well, we are not going to do that, so he is sending his minion to attack us. And that did not go as we hoped. So minion is not immune to stones. So you can actually just stone gaze him and one-shot him. Damn. Oh, forgetting to save before minion can really destroy your run. Well, that'll be the end of it. Because you can't even go to Apollo to resurrect. That is rough. I find part of the trouble with trying to save before minion as well is as soon as you hit the end of that group of trees, you auto walk forward the rest of the way to Apollo, and if you take a step too far, then that's just it. You auto walk in there, you auto walk into the fight, and then it's like, oops, I didn't want to do that. Have you died to minion a lot, not saving before it, or have you managed to luck out and save the runs? Oh, that is fantastic. You've lucked out so far. It's a sad moment watching a run die because you forgot to save. So ideally with minion, you really want like a first turn stone on him. We very clearly did not get fantastic luck, but yeah, it wasn't horrible. I've seen a lot worse. Might be a little bit behind, but we shouldn't be too bad. And then at the end of this world, we have our final shop, which is a big shop, which I always struggle with. Shops equip, not my area of expertise. So this is the second last floor. We are just about out of this dungeon. And here we go. Let's see what kind of luck we get here. Really open for another stone gaze because this guy is once again not immune to stone. So we can get a real quick kill here, which we're not getting. But we got it there. We lucked out. I was just about to reset, and then I figured I'd try it one more time, and man, I'm glad I did. That worked really well. Yeah, those was not quick stones on either minion or war mech. Neither one of them were great. One, two, three, four. Okay, shop 1 of 2 done. So rough minion and war mech definitely did put us behind. Ideally, you want that stone first turn on both of them. It is what it is. Apollo, if you do it right, you really can't die to him. I don't have a lot of faith in myself, so I save. Just as simple as that. There we go. Okay. We're all set up. Get ready for 5 rounds of scrolling text here. So this is round 3. So narratively, we're just trying to stop Apollo before he uses all the magi because he doesn't have it all. He's missing the one piece, the one that was in the final dungeon. Because there's actually 78 magi, not 77. And, yeah, we're trying to stop him before he uses it because he doesn't have it all, so it's not going to go well for him. Flare. Okay. Shouldn't be any problem here at all. We're going to attack him. He's going to flare. We're going to run, and he's going to explode. Okay, so he exploded. Our dad took the brunt of it and saved all of us, but now he's dying. So we're debating whether or not we want to use all the magi to try to bring him back to life. He's telling us no, but we're going to do it anyway. So we use it all, and then we get the goddess Isis, who comes back and saves our dad. But in all of this, the world starts coming apart. So, she wants us to go help her, and we agree to. And now we start the final descent with Isis in our party. So we're done running. No more running from anything. It all has too high of agility for us to run from it. But fortunately, Isis comes with a spell flare that just kills everything. So that was a really bad roll to actually have toads left there, but whatever. So we're just going to flare everything as we go, and when we run out of flares, we're going to use those elixirs that I bought and restore all the flares. There's a long descent down. We got 1 flare left. I will be counting out loud as we go through just to try not to screw up. So if the robot outspeeds Isis, which unfortunately he isn't, the samurai bow will actually kill everyone in that single group and save me a flare. But I'm just not getting that kind of luck and success. So we're at 4 flares. This will bring us down to 3 because we will have to flare all of this out. There we go. So this will bring us down to 1 flare. And this will burn out the last flare. Very important fight here. We need to not phase 3. Well, let's start with that. But we also need a very important meat drop out of this one. Yeah, we're fine. That's perfect. And that's going to be our in-game monster for this one. No, I want to absorb. What am I doing? How do I play this game again? Okay. Once again, Isis outsped the stupid robot. That's really starting to annoy me. Two flares left. This will bring us down to 1. There we go. Robot goes first and doesn't even kill at all. For a second there, I thought I targeted the wrong guy. We're good. 2 more floors. We are approaching the end of the top level. Then we'll get into the bottom part of this. This should be the last floor at the end. Nope. I'm doing that very specifically. Both those guys at the end can live through this flare. As you can see, they both lived through the flare. Well, we're going to have at least one of these SS guys who are going to live through it, and we're going to have 2. Cool. Two flares left. There we go. That was not a good fight, but we got there. Okay. Saved a little bit more time here. My goal is always sub 140. We're not going to hit that, but... There we go. Mushrooms can live through this, I think, but it's pretty rare. The guy in the end almost always does. Hopefully we can get him down with these. Yeah. Go to the end, and then we go up. Up to the end, then we go right, and then we go 1, 2, then we go up to the one with the broken path. Oh, I should probably have everyone targeting that. That's on me. Hopefully Isis high rolls this and where it'll be okay. I only got one down. Ah, it's just a mistake on my part. Everyone should have been attacking that. And we go to the one with the broken path, which is going to be the next one. We're almost there. 2 flares left. After this we'll have 1. One with the broken path, and then you hang a left, up. I still have 1 flare, right? Yep, last flare. See what we got here. Alright, laser, absorb, and cut off. That should be all the humans dead right now. Missing with absorb is okay now, just as long as it doesn't happen in the 3rd phase. Well, let's push it to phase 2 already. Make sure everyone's at full health before we push it to phase 3. Should be coming up very soon. Next round, I believe. Nope, this round. Here we go. Hopefully it low rolls on the robot. Yep. And hopefully the robot can outspeed. No. Robot's gonna die here, but Butterfly will be okay. Ooh, that's a high number. Well, at least we went first. As long as we don't miss, we should be okay. And it's going to have to do max damage to actually kill us. Ooh, that's bad. Well, now we're going to need a nice low number here. That's not a low number. Stupid arsenal. Definitely. All in all, not a horrible run. Obviously, we don't know how long this is going to take. I could be 10 minutes here. But we recovered pretty well from the very bad Watcher run. And if it's just this that's going to be a pain, then yeah. All in all, fairly happy. Would have been nice if we would have gone first. Ooh, 99. That is the minimum it can do. Always nice to see. $405 sure isn't great. Butterfly is definitely in danger. We need reasonable roll here. Oh, that is perfect. No miss. There we go. Oh, outsped. That's nice. We should get it there, yeah. It's a really good second Arsenal fight. Too bad it was the second one, not the first. That second one, that was great. Whoops. Accidentally talked to her twice. If you don't talk to her, the elevator does not get repaired and you cannot leave, but now you can. There we go. And boom. There we go. Alright, have yourself a good night. I am also going to be done streaming. I'm just going to let this play through to the ending credits. I appreciate you bringing people over here. That's fantastic. And yeah, have yourself a great night. And I'm sure I'll see you again. I'm disappointed that we never fully recovered from that, or that we had a bad race world, because if it would have gone well, this would have been a beautiful run. Race world cost us 3 minutes. Extra 3.5 minutes. Without the bad race world, without the bad Arsenal, this would have been under 145. Oh, I can't dwell on it. It's part of running the game. All right. Oh, well, I'll let all of this play through. I just want to thank everyone for sticking around, joining me, watching this run. I stream very, very randomly, very, very sporadically on this game. I had a trend where I was doing it every day, but I don't know, now it's been once every couple of weeks. I do want to try to get back into it more often, but definitely feel free to follow, and then you'll get emails on when I'm streaming, because I do want to try to pick it back up to a couple of times a week. This is a great game, tons of fun to stream. If it looked like fun, definitely I would recommend picking it up and trying it. The learning curve isn't anything monumental for this game. It is something that you can pick up and start learning very quickly. Yeah, if you want to watch any of my old runs, successful, failure, epic fails, I have some horrible ones. 20 some odd watcher attempts that made this look easy, or that made this look like a few. I do have a YouTube channel where I upload all of them, all of my runs too, and this run will be up at some point in the near future, so definitely feel free to subscribe to that as well. All right, and everyone else, everyone have yourself a great long weekend. If you are in a country that actually celebrates this a long weekend. I know here in Canada we do, and I believe in the US you guys are also enjoying a long weekend as well. Yeah. So have a great one, and we will talk again soon.